Good morning. Can you say good morning too? Okay. Go on. So now she's hanging out here. Good morning, y'all. How's everyone doing? That sun's right in my eyes. Let me see. I think I'm going to turn it. You guys are going to get a little more sun. I'm out in the greenhouse here this morning, son. It's barely alive. I don't know how y'all are doing. The daylight savings. I don't know if that's any better, but you can see and hear me. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Landfill. And we also got Verna here. Very good. There we go. I think it's a little bit better. Thumbs up, Mr. Landfill saying yes. Thank you very much. So a couple people in here. You guys are troopers. It is early and daylight savings. And when I made this stream thumbnail, I thought, well, I'll do my stream a little earlier. They've been a little later in the morning, and I completely forgot about daylight savings. So I'm not completely awake. Let's see. Hey, Andy's in here too. Morning, Andy. Oh, it looks like it says viewers dropped to 1. I don't know what happened. Oh, she was just saying hi. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so not a whole lot planned this morning, just kind of short stream out here in the morning. Early morning with some tea. I'm going to give you guys a little updates, and then I'm going to show some of the seed starts, so it won't be too long of one. How are you guys all doing? How's your weather? It's been windy here. We got a little bit of rain, but let's see, we got some updates on the homestead, and then we'll show some of the seeds, and then that's about it. There is no live stream next week. I have to work a double on that Sunday and an extra that week. So I've come to the conclusion as I try to put out a plan for my live streams and for my channel, and my life just doesn't condone to that at all. It likes to throw lots of curveballs. So I'm going to be kind of hit and miss, and you'll just have to catch me whenever. It's 11:02, yeah. So I don't know. My times will... It's probably not going to be a very steady thing. Also, this next month here, 3 out of the 4 of us all have birthdays within this next month here. 10:03 where Andy is. I think I'm having my midlife crisis. So, you know, there's that. Weather conditions in Flint. Sunny. Temperature of 41 and winds at 9. Sorry, it's hard to see. It is sunny here, though. And I got some plants back here I'll have to show in a minute. So I got up this morning and came out here to do chores, and I opened up the quail shack door because the silkies have been in there, and I let them out, and quail went flying everywhere. And so 2 of the doors on 2 different cages, my little blue one and my Wynola Ranch cage, for whatever reason weren't locked. I don't know why. But the birds got out, and so I opened the door and they were flying all over, came flying out. And so I spent the first few minutes chasing them around. Natal day. Thank you. Yeah, so it's me. It's my birthday coming up, and then Spicy Mom's birthday is the day after. And then a little less than 2 weeks after that is Keith. So what are that chicken's doing? I hear him doing things back there. Is that right, Andy? Mr. Landfill saying it's high in the 50s there. Yeah. So it's been warm in the days here. Well, the last couple have been really windy and not, but overall it has. The nights are still below freezing. So I'm not quite able to bring things outside here. But I'm out here in the greenhouse. I've been prepping the greenhouse, getting the countertops cleared off, and I'm going to start fixing all the drip system and all that, and getting it ready to go, because I do anticipate by the end of March I'll have plants out in here. We have some already I'll show, but I'll be moving the new starts out here. We'll show those in a few minutes too. Quail seem to open the Wynola cages. Okay. I kind of thought, I had that happen on mine before, so that may have happened to that one. The other one I think I just left open, but so those two cages got mixed. Those birds are mixed now. They were anyways, but and I lost one, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull this camera down and we'll show some things, and then maybe I could see better too. There we go. You guys are gonna get the up close. You want to know why they call it midlife crisis in men? That is when they realize they are no longer young and seek wheel. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not a midlife crisis then, because I'm not seeking ways to feel young. I've given up on that. Oh, hey, Christina. Dealing with the goats this morning. Well, you do that. I'm glad you got my message, so I'll tell everyone else. My eyes, I look tired. So my silky eggs went into lockdown last night, and we got 9 silky eggs from Christina, which is awesome. We're a little bit concerned because they ended up, Albuquerque likes to let things sit at our distribution for an extra day for whatever reason I found. And so the eggs showed up, and they were supposed to come on Saturday and be delivered, and Albuquerque let them sit through the weekend, and it was a holiday weekend, so they set an extra day. So we weren't sure how they were going to do, but I was still very excited. So we got them on lockdown last night, and I candled them for the first time, and 4 of them they definitely got someone in there. The 5th one I think might, and then 4 of them do not. And so I'm pretty excited. We'll see. Today's day 1 of lockdown, and so you get where the sun's not in my eyes. I'm not squinting. I'm gonna sit down here. There we go. Look, there is some parsley, and over here is some thyme and sage. And we got the peppermint, which is coming back all over. Mint is coming up now, even though it's cold. And there's some other things in here too. We got the mealworms. We're getting those going again. Menopause is when women are sick of men's antics. Okay. Happy hatching. Yeah, so we got those silky eggs in. I'm really excited for that. I am hoping for a roux. And then we got 4 Orpington buff eggs in. So I can't find chicks here. There's places, but in the time I have between work and the boys and all that, there's not really, I haven't been able to get anywhere to get any. So I did get 4 Orpington buff eggs, and so I'm hatching those out. Hopefully maybe we'll get a roux and I can continue my own birds without having to go buy them. We'll see. Sorry, babe. But excited for that. My finger's in the way. And once those hatch out, then I'll get going with some more quail eggs here. So it's cilantro, she's saying. Yeah. Oh, you're not on the spicy account. So by the way, I have been working a little bit in the moonlight hours, a little bit on. I want to push the quail business this year. That is a goal out here in the Southwest. I want to get MPIP certified and do all that. Slow process with me, but that's what I want to do. And so I did decide to give the quail business kind of its own name, I guess. And so I'll be going with that. And so we'll see how that goes in all my spare time. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is walk around the yard. I want to show some of the plants that are still going, even though it's below freezing. Some of the ones that overwintered or what's popping up, just kind of a little show and tell. There's a lot of bottles and kind of trash blown around. It has been extremely windy here the last few days, and everything blows from the neighborhoods over our wall and kind of swirls up into piles. So always apologizing for mess, but that's how it is. So we're going to go around. I'm going to flip this camera around. think I hit the wrong button. Is there one here? The key to binola cages is you have to make sure that the ring is always down. Yeah. Before turning your back on them. Another thing is they will try to escape through the egg rollout. Yep. Yeah. So my birds I've actually never had a problem with them escaping really until this last couple weeks. They've all gotten really escaping. I don't know why. Let me stand up. But they have. So that is one of the few chemicals I use. I guess it's all natural. It's cold pressed neem oil. I like to use that on the plants when you're not consuming them. So I was using it on the avocado tree right now. There we go. Okay, so let's go around spring fever. Yeah. Hey, look, spices in here too. Here's our garlic and onion. Up front here, we got some onion and hardneck garlic, and it's easier to see from the side maybe. Anyways, this bed's 10 foot by, I think 5.5 foot, almost 6 foot. Garlic. These are the bunching onions. They're coming back. So actually I have a lot of onion right now, green onion at least. We have the Egyptian onions are coming back, we'll show, and then the bunching onions are doing real good. And we got some parsley. Is this parsley? The one inside is cilantro. I don't know what I said. Okay. The lawn, we're cutting up, getting rid of a piece of it. All right, let's see what else is going on over here. Got a trash bag hanging there because I've been cleaning up from the wind and my bottles that blow around. So we got some more onions are coming up over here. Hey guys. So the onions, walk around. Right here, this is spinach I planted. I did that on camera, and then I bunched them really close together, or they washed together, but there's peas. Those are all coming up. You need to find a place to order dried mullein. Mullein is one we are getting going this year, but I don't have dried. If you wait till the end of the summer, Verna, I can send you mullein. You will have to remind me a million times that, but we'll get that done if you need it then. Definitely gonna grow it. There are a lot of little volunteers. So, purple spinach, I think. And then these plants are kind of coming back. I haven't done a lot over here. We got asparagus. We already picked some asparagus, but there's some more popping up. Looks like something may have been digging here or doing something. I don't know. There's more mint going back there. Let's see. It's kind of just a volunteer plant. Those are the kind I really like because they're hardy. Every live. What's that? Every live. I talk about mullein. This is a blackberry bush. It's still alive. Blackberries don't really grow here in New Mexico, so we'll see. Hey, Steve. This is the second year with the asparagus. Yeah, last year was the first. This is the second. Oh, she'll remind me every live. Yeah, that's what I need. That is what I need. I need to grow some ginkgo or something. So this is celeriac that's coming back. It's just decided to go. And some of the mints and things. We'll see how those go. Hey, Farmer Casey's coming out. Look, here's the strawberries. They're spreading. You want to show the Egyptian onions? Oh, you got someone else to show. Some kale's coming back. You come. Well, no, we don't want to put her in here. I'll come over there just a sec. Little starts. These are just volunteers.
So she wants to be with them.
They say, morning, Farmer Casey. Hey, Palmetto. All right, so these are the cool plant I've shown many times. I don't think Casey's coming back here. So these are the Egyptian walking onions that are spreading. And so I don't want to let them spread too much. I've kind of been trying to keep them here, but that's where they'll stay. But these are good to eat. The top's already, there are bulbs underground. I could dig those up, but with the Egyptian walking onions, they'll grow bulbs on top too. So we just will wait for those. But this is a plant I like. It doesn't take a lot of water. Excuse me. Oh, geez. Okay, it doesn't take a lot of water or care, really anything. And it comes back every year and will spread. And it grows good here in New Mexico. You planted asparagus and strawberry beds last year, but failed to protect them from the chickens. Yeah. So here, I guess we'll show them. So I have my back 40, or the back 40 foot of our garden. And the chickens have been having free reign back there. I'm letting them get all the little squash bugs or things that may have been hiding. And then go back where the chickens are. I need to open this up. The chickens will get things. They will destroy. So I have that fence over there at the main garden. One thing so here on the Urban Homestead, one of our main goals, I like to say all the time, is we are developing and learning and practicing skills now. So hopefully I get things down a little bit better before we have more land or bigger space. And I'm not struggling on that. That's the goal. And so one of the things I've learned here about infrastructure and animals is partitioning and sectioning and gates and things like that, I think makes life far easier. So having multiple areas where I can go in and shut gates and section things off. Be careful there, bud. Is nice. So these guys hang out back here. This is their chicken area for anyone that's new. I don't know. They're all looking nice, looking good. They're hanging out. They've been destroying this area. So this is the grapes. They all grow here. And then here will be, last year we did loofahs and things that grew all the way up there. So that picture you saw was loofahs hanging here. We have more loofah seeds going. But I think I'm going to just let the grapes go up here and maybe do something else on the side. Weather in West Plains, conditions are sunny with a temperature of 50. Wind is blowing at northeast at 5 miles an hour. There you go, Andy. This is Betty. She's my favorite. But so back here is where we grow a lot of our shadier crops. This is the cooler microclimate on our area here. Run, run, run. Probably stepping in poo. So back here, but you can see the birds have tore it all up. So I'm letting them do that. I'll come in here and prep these beds, but there would have been a lot of volunteer stuff in here, I'm sure, if I hadn't let them destroy it. So they get this area. They don't get the whole yard. Sometimes they get out in the other area, but Casey said he had to go dig a hole. Is that what you guys see him digging a hole up there? He's digging a hole. We watched the movie Holes the other day. All right, chickens. So this is the chicken area. And I do think they enjoy it. We've had some mice here. And so I've been putting the hose back here and flooding them out, and they go running, and the chickens love it. And they go back there. So. Oh, hey, I was going to talk about solar issues and things I do as I do them, because I thought it was easier. So, I don't know, something to mention. I had some kind of weird short or something in my system. I'm not sure what it was yesterday, but I came out here and I heard some noise. I heard some noise that sounded, like the motor was going. And this is all closed for winter and turned off, so I wasn't sure what was going on. But it is still connected to power. I just had the timers and all that off, turned on off mode. And there was some kind of short or something. It got power and it was running. And so I had to disconnect it on the other end. I guess those are things that you could experience with electric systems, solar systems. Who knows? I hadn't before, but some kind of weird short. So I think there's actually a short in the wiring going through here. The last problem I talked about was the light in the chicken coop. And I mentioned it's because I think I'm using too small gauge wire for that. The water pump has a thicker gauge wire, so I don't think that's the problem, but I think somewhere in the wiring between the two, I got an issue I need to look at. So my plan to resolve that is I had started off having the chicken coop on its own solar, and then I pulled it into this electric system. And I think I'm just going to put it back on its own. So it runs itself there. Watched Olson said he can do that. They didn't like it. So yeah, but this is the mess in here because the silkies have been in here. But this is the solar in here. This one works really nice. Looks like a mess. My little birds. So that top cage got out, and then all these guys got out. So we lost one, but I think we got most. Back in here, I have one of my roos, my quail roos, because I'm out of cages. There you are, living back in here. He's in timeout. The movie Holes, it's kind of an older one. It's with Shia LaBeouf, I believe. And they have to go to like a boys' camp because they're bad and dig holes. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. It's a wholesome movie. It is, yeah. Like I love Secondhand Lions. I watched that just a couple weeks ago. I was laughing. So I don't watch a lot of movies. It's hard to get me to sit still, but I was telling Casey, if you want to trap Dad, you put on Little House of the Prairie or something like that, and I'll walk through the room and sit down. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's about Onion. So this one here was beating everyone up in the Autumn Amber cage. Real aggressive. This one's, I was gonna cull, but I actually decided just to keep out here because I'm gonna put a couple females out here, I think, and I don't know, see how they do. This is a Coturnix quail. So there's quail here. This is my quail shack. I actually have a cool quail shack sign that's going to be going up on it. But see, this is one of the corners that all the trash swirls up and blows in here. So Coturnix quail, yeah, we got a bunch of them. They taste great. They're way quicker from egg to table or egg to sell or however you want to do it than chickens. I think they're definitely something to look into. I got into them originally for the survival reason because we do chickens, but I couldn't have a rooster at first. So I thought, well, I can get quail and have quail roosters and continue it that way. And just actually completely fell in love with them. So that's right, Spice. Yeah, they're healthier than chicken eggs. Better for you if you do. So a lot of people do this. They'll eat raw eggs. I've heard of that. I've always thought it was weird and all. I guess I researched it a little more or talked to someone about it. And the reason that guy does it is because there's a lot more nutrient in the egg before you cook it, obviously. So I have this tarp here because it was kind of snowing, raining. And you get a lot more of the vitamins and nutrients that way. Well, quail egg you can eat raw, no problem. They don't carry salmonella. Chicken egg you can't. You need to come clean their box. They're fun. And then these guys are recovering. They're in the recovery cage here. These are the ones that mean one beat up. And I think that one's blind. And that one may have some neuro damage or something. I think I'm just going to call these guys. Anywho. I don't know if you're still here, Andy. All right, so we'll go show some of the plant starts inside. I'm going to cover the camera, but hang on. Casey, don't get muddy, okay? Ooh, I got poo on my shoes too, so I got to take them off. All right. We'll head inside. He's been cooking the button quail eggs. He has. And actually yesterday, Farmer Casey learned how to make poached eggs. And it's going to echo. Let me pause the mic. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll walk through here. He's outside digging a hole. Okay, so it's a mess in here. It's a mess everywhere. I can't blame the wind in here. So it's cold. I have a little heater going because it dropped down real cold in here last night, and my eggs actually went to 98 degrees for a few, which concerns me. But right now it looks like 98.9, so they're warming up. I got all these blankets on it. But this room, I went to bed real late and got up early, but the room dropped in temperature. All right, so these are at the right temp. These are the Orpington buffs. These are the button quail. Their purpose is joy and laughter. Their laughter. Spicy Mom doesn't like their laughter. It sounds like Elmo. Okay, so here's the plants so far. We'll have a lot more going. Actually, a little bit behind on them, but so on the bottom here we have ones that are still sprouting up. They're on the heat mat and under the top there. Here we have the next stage. These ones are going to be, which ones are these? This is tray B. Let's see. My handy dandy paper here. Solo, what's up? Okay. Tray B, there we go. And this one's going to be backwards. So we got daddle peppers going there. Zapotak jalapenos. We got jalapeno gigantica, jalapeno early, long slim red cayenne, 2 of those. 2 banana peppers. We got California Wonder Bell, Keystone Giant Bell, habanero, and our cayenne seeds that we saved, which are 2 years old. So I was checking viability, and those ones aren't super viable. All right, let's see up here. We got these ones are a little bit bigger. Are you okay there, buddy? These ones are a little bit bigger on the next shelf here. So here we got, these are tomatoes. I can't pronounce the name of the first one. It's a real big, nice, juicy tomato. Then we have Abe Lincoln tomatoes, large red cherry, Chadwick cherry, Martino Roma, a couple of those. We got some zucchinis, which are actually up here too. The Ford Hook zucchinis, crookneck early golden squash, spaghetti squash, giant noble spinach. I did a couple of those inside, and some Dragonade cucumbers. Just so a lot of plants will be started outside or actually in the greenhouse coming up here, but some are in here. The spinach I want to see about doing year round maybe. Anywho, then we come up here. Yeah, I have this fan. It was on the avocado one, but I've been putting it over here and up on the table. Thank you, Verna. And but I really would like to put like a small computer fan, maybe. That would be a good idea. So then when they get bigger, I'm going to clear off this rack, but they will, they'll go on here. You can see some of these lights I'm just messing with. Here's my avocado tree. And then that's Casey's plant. It's hanging out in here. But it's leaning a little bit. I had it in the window facing the other way and I didn't turn it yesterday. Computer fans. I actually think I have, look, I probably have one. I have one in these electronics I was messing with when I did that live stream. So I could do that. Yeah, that's a great idea, Verna. So I'll attach some little computer fans in here somehow. And what I've been working on too is I'm finally trying to get this solar system. I'll be getting that hooked up, and that's going to be to power these lights on my grow things. So hopefully I can take that off the power. Stuff I've been messing with in all of my free time. It will straighten, give it time, yeah. So let me flip this camera around again. There we go. You see all my messy room. All right, I think I'm gonna head back outside. Wow, 9 people in here. You guys are troopers. About half an hour. That's about where I was planning on being. So I'm not getting off right now. We'll go outside in here. But I just want to say, next week I won't be live streaming again. I have a 16-hour day, and so I won't be doing that. But hopefully we'll be back that next week. Anywho, I'm going to cover the camera just as I go outside. We'll finish up out there. Yeah. What you doing, bud? Digging your hole. Huh? Is it because of the grass stuff? Got my shoes on. I see. I haven't checked the roots on the avocado, no. Try not to throw dirt in the grass that we're keeping, though. What's that net that was on the grass rolls?
Like using this horse glove, we're gonna cut through, but it's like just a small point.
Yeah. Casey dug this hole for me yesterday for this pole.
Wait, this dirt.
There'll be a couple of these poles I'm putting, I'll probably end up with 3 of them around. Let's see. And we're back where we started. All right, let's see. The avocado tree has a very shallow root structure. With a taproot that has only about, it's only about 6 inches deep, where it develops its feeder root. Okay. So I guess I might need to dig it up and take a look. Yeah, I know, Steve. I always say I need to get better about that. I'll put a post up that I'm not going to be live next week. I keep wanting to put my schedule up. I failed that in February. I'm not doing so good in March here. Life just has been that way. A lot of extra work. Started off this month with the memorial service. We actually had someone else pass away as well in the family. Solo's here. And it's just been a lot going on. Life, a lot of good stuff too. But put it in a slightly bigger pot. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Berna. So we'll do that. But it's just been crazy. So I'm just gonna have to be on when I'm on. I guess I will try and notify as much as possible, and I'll put up one that I'm not there next week because I know I won't be, and I do hope I will be that following one though. I just feel bad because I'm always coming up here saying this is what I'm going to do, and then life says no, you're not. So sorry, y'all. I could be more active on Facebook, maybe just with updates. You got it, Steve. As far as live streaming, though, I'm probably going to get rid of StreamYard, and so either just do the free one or something like that. Life's important, yeah. I love being here. You guys rock and all, but life is it is important and full, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Let's see if anything's gotten in my tea. So I'm drinking my anxiety here. buddy. Okay, you're gonna fall. You happy now? Do you want to say hi? Look. What does Steve say? Life tells you what to do, not the other way around. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you got. Thank you for. Jeez, puppy. I appreciate you. I see you. Are you mad 'cause I'm not giving you attention? You wanting to play? You need to get down. I'm live streaming, buddy. I'm gonna put you down, okay? Go on. And Verna's saying exactly. Yeah. Well, I do appreciate you guys being here. Of course, the plan. I don't know what that was. Casey, what's going on over there? I don't know. I heard something. One of the chickens is. Yeah, of course, you do want to put out a schedule, a plan, and stick to that. Of course, I'd like to be every week and doing that, but also, the reality of it is I do spend an overwhelming amount of my time, free time, either driving or at work. So, just gotta be what it's gonna be. He's an attention hound, yeah, Mr. Landfill. He definitely is. He's my buddy. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys have planned today. Are you doing any garden things? Are you getting out and doing any? Let's see, I will work today here in a bit, but I'm thinking about maybe stocking up on some prepper stuff a little bit, doing a small little prepper run or pantry run, getting a bunch of canned things. I think might be a good idea. And one of the things that controls I don't fearmonger. I don't want to ever spread that. So I say it's just living insurance, my tips and things I give. But one of the things I think, and I could be completely wrong, but I've noticed when the price of aluminum goes up, canned good prices can tend to go up or sometimes be scarcer. Who knows? But I'm going to stock up on some canned goods. Mr. Landfill is going to work out in the backyard today. Awesome. It'll be a chilly day. Hopefully it's sunny. Oh, another thing looking forward coming up here that I'm going to be addressing before it becomes a problem, maybe I'll throw that out there, is as it warms up in spring, with part of homesteading and having animals and stuff is the flies are definitely out and about. So sometimes those fly traps and things can be hard to find come time. So what's going on? I think Spicy Mom's over there. So picking some of those up before they become scarce might be good. That's your form of prepping, yep. We actually go through. It blows me away because I'll go pick up, 3 flats or 3 things of like canned corn and stuff, and thinking, oh, this will last for a little bit. And I eat myself probably a can a day. It's high sodium, probably not the best for you, but that's what I do. Order them on Amazon. Oh, I don't think I've ordered food on Amazon. He's digging his hole. Let's see. So we're at 39 minutes here. I think I'm going to go to 45 minutes today. So we'll give another 6 minutes here. And even though I may not be streaming very much, I will certainly hope to catch you guys. No, the fly traps. Oh, yeah. Order those on Amazon. They're cheap. Hey, thanks, Verna. Yeah. So order fly traps on Amazon now before they become a problem. That sun is bright. Hey, look at my lavender. So I got 3 different lavender plants. This one's coming back. You get to go to town today and get you the food to last you the week. Awesome. Very good. It's always a good thing, Steve. We'll live another day. All right, I'm gonna put this up. And let me sit down here so I can see. Love it when the lavender comes back. Yeah, I think all 3 of my plants are gonna come back, but with doing this teas and herbs and things like that, we want to have. I'm separating some of my plants out too and doing them in pots and things so I can control more so what goes on. So this one I didn't trim it back. I left kind of all the dead part, and so I will come trim some of that back now that it's already going, so I know what's dead and what's not. And we'll do that on the other one too. There we go. Yeah, I have actually lemon balm. Grew a lot of that last year, and I have some volunteer lemon balm that's coming up, and I have a lot of seeds too. So that one I didn't start inside yet. That's one of the ones I think I'm going to start in a. I don't think I have the pots out here. I'm going to start in a pot out here in a couple weeks. Lemon balm grows pretty quick, I found. I love it. Great plant. Lemon balm, I really like the lemon Thai basil too. It's like the mint, yeah. I always think they're gone, and I'm like, oh no, it's dead, and then the mint goes crazy and goes everywhere. So. No, work's trying to get a hold of me. Yeah. So we'll have a bunch coming back. One thing we did not get, Verna, that I kept planning on getting and just still didn't, was those sweet potatoes. So at this point, I'd have to buy the plant or the slip. We were gonna get them going, and something came up. I don't know. They just never got in. We haven't started potatoes yet either, and those are something that should be going in here pretty soon. So hopefully we get that. It's lemon basil and Thai basil. Oh, there we go. So this here, I think, might be mullein. Or no, this is lamb's ear. That's right. We think this is lamb's ear. We're not sure. Could just be a weed, but it's a volunteer that popped up. I think my wife thinks it's lamb's ear, maybe. And I thought it might be mullein. She'll probably tell me now. And then peppermint. Peppermint is great because it keeps away bugs too. So I grow that all over the place. Yeah. All right. So I am going to be hopping off here. Anyone else have any questions? Anything you'd like to throw out there or say before I say goodbye? If weather's good this week, I might try and do. I do want to do some more spontaneous campfire live streams as weather gets better. I do have a week coming up, the beginning of April here, so there will be some spontaneous streams. Maybe get up to the mountains again. Be safe, everyone. Miss Landfill says, "Yep." I nursed a pot or two and then found out I nursed a weed. I've done that too. That's funny. Yes, you guys all have a wonderful week. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully, I will see you again in a live very soon. Maybe I'll do a spontaneous one since I'm not on Sunday. We'll see. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on Facebook and other people's live streams. Hey, Buster. You guys have a good one. Go out, do the things with purpose. We'll see you next time.